Gotta clean up before my girlfriend gets home and she starts spazzing because the kitchen looks like this. Gentlemen, if you have a lady out there, couple pro tips for the lady situation. Number one, never leave dirty dishes in the sink. Number two, don't leave your dirty socks in the living room. Number three, if she's washing the dishes, make sure you're drying them. And number four, repeat steps 1 through 3. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna eat my first meal today. That's what I'm gonna do today. It is 12:08. As we can see, 12:08. 2 cups of coffee. I worked out this morning. Since the concussion, today was my first heavy back squat day. So the first day since my accident that I worked out. It felt pretty good. My energy was definitely a little low. I could feel it. My nervous system was not ready for that 315 back squat today. But it was just good to get out there and get back to the normal routine. 4 a.m. wake up, hit the gym hard, and then, start another day to grow and expand and to build and to create. So, I had a client this morning, worked out, did some things at home, and now it's time to break the fast. So, gotta make sure I got the smarty pants, gotta have the smarty pants. And then I'm thinking today, I'm probably gonna do, I always like starting off a little bit of fruit. We just got berries and mango from the store. So I like doing a fruit. I definitely need protein. So, this is my go-to lately, the raw organic protein and greens, very good stuff. So I'm thinking I'll just make a smoothie with some almond milk. I might even throw some oats in there. What else? Yeah, some ice, some maybe some peanut butter, some nuts. I'll throw some walnuts. Great for the omega-6s. Helps reduce inflammation. Love it. Got some good natural honey from my stepdad's bee colony. That's great for allergies and things like that. The whole goal of this really is to reverse aging, right? I don't want to really age quickly. That's why I meditate, I exercise, and I do my best to eat very, very clean. However, we do have one life, and we do, we like to enjoy ourselves a little bit, some treats, some goodies, right? For dessert, have our pizza night and all that. But if you look at this fridge, it's nothing but healthy stuff. You probably see more juices and drinks than anything else. Down below we have our fruits and our veggies. We have some salmon here, and then that's for the dog, our dog over there. But for the most part, right, it's just liquids, fluids, if you will. And our cabinets really don't have, I guess you consider this a junk cabinet, if you will. But check it out. Really, this is the processed stuff. And we have a couple bags of chips. But these are lentils, that's pasta, right? And then that's cereal. So that's kind of but then we have, our beans and things like that. All in all, we're really eating pretty healthy. So peanut butter, wash my hands already. Cinnamon, throw some of that peanut butter in there. Got the honey. Bang. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna throw the almond milk in. Where's the almond milk? I don't even have the almond milk. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do, throw some of that in here. Shaker, shaker, ripper. You athletes out there, great, great, great meal to have, especially after a workout. You need something in the middle of the day. This is not gonna make me feel tired. This is gonna give me more energy. So I usually do about 8 ounces of the almond milk. Then just a quick pro tip, I like to put the protein, the powder, whatever it is, immediately there after the liquid, just to ensure that it doesn't get all clumpy when it blends. But this is a NutriBullet, so this thing's pretty powerful. So I usually put 1.5 scoops. 1, 2, and then we'll grab some berries, blueberries. Sometimes I wash them, sometimes I really don't care too much. Whatever they're putting on these things is probably already a part of this thing. Probably inside it, so just a little rinse. Boom, little handful. Couple pieces of the mango. Mango's like a super fruit. I'll throw the nuts in there. Walnuts. Bam. Probably about this much. You don't want to do too much. So I usually put like about a handful. You don't want to put too much in there. Because too much can have adverse effects on our health. Too many nuts. So I'm also putting peanut butter in it, so I want to make sure I'm not doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I like to get the organic one, just because, as you know, most of the the Jiffy and the Skippy and the PD and the Toddy and the, most of those have like what's called hydrogenated vegetable oil, so it's really not that great for us. So I try to limit, the bad stuff really. So next I'm going for the, I'm going to throw a little honey in there. Okay. Gotta make sure we get the icicles, the ice cubes, keep it nice and cold. This thing, we gotta get a better invention than this. We don't have an ice machine clearly, so we use this. I don't know what the heck's going on. There we go. Get a couple. There we go. That's the trick. Those of you who have these cool ice things, I guess you gotta just smack it on your counter. Pop the ice up. There we go, and voila. So this thing's cool because the blender thing, this is a cup. So now I can literally just drink out of this, which is awesome. So I'm gonna twist this thing on here, nice and tight. Bang, 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 bang. Make sure it's tight. And then the cool thing is you literally you flip it upside down, drop it in, and then it's ready to go. And then cheers. Super excited to get back to training, and to, get back to the normal routine. All 4 a.m. alarm's going off. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to write down my goals. I'm ready to be productive. I'm ready to, fuel my brain with the right information. Take care of my body. Meditate. Take care of my spirit, my soul. Because, the quicker we can make ourselves feel good, the faster we're able to then go do that for somebody else and help somebody else feel good, right? And show them how to make themselves feel good. That's the most important thing. And that's pretty much what I do on a day-to-day basis, is I show people how they can make themselves feel good. And I don't want to always have to be the means to that. Like, my goal when I'm working with a client is to say, hey, these are the tools, this is how you do it. You need some motivation today? Well, here you go. But then eventually, I think I want them to be able to do that on their own without me. I don't want our relationship to end, but ultimately my goal for a client of mine is to coach them so well to the point where they feel like they can do this for somebody else, or they can sustain this lifelong. But I never want that relationship to be over. But if a client says, hey, like, we're doing this today, or like, these are what, then I'm like, wow, like, they get it. They understand, like, what, how to properly do this, or, how to push themselves past that limit. But a lot of my clients train with me and, want to be coached by me because the innovation that I provide, the style of training. And let's face it, like, even myself, like, when I'm in the gym today, I needed some other voice. Bottom line is, we need that other voice, right? Like, we need somebody else to say, get those 2 more reps, because when we're by ourselves, more than likely we're not getting those 2 more reps. And yeah, and it's also, it's good to have more energy in the room, and to have, like, face-to-face accountability. So I think that, like, online training is a great thing and it's a great tool, but nothing could ever beat having another human being and feeling that human connection, like in-person training. So we have 2 sponges in this apartment. 2 sponges. One sponge is to wash the dishes, and I just found this out, like, since I moved in with my lady. Okay, but you learn a lot of things when you move in with a woman. All right, or your significant other. All right, there's supposed to be 2 sponges. One sponge is supposed to be the sponge that cleans the dishes, and then the other sponge is the sponge that you clean the countertops with, and you get anything off of the table with, and you just tidy up every little inch with. So I just became aware of that over a month ago. So I just washed the dishes with this sponge, and now I need to grab this sponge to then dry the area, and then eventually dry the dishes with the towel. All right, gentlemen, take notes, gentlemen, take notes. All right, keep it tidy in the house, keep it clean, keep the lady happy, gentlemen. If you keep the lady happy, gentlemen, then life is nice and beautiful. All right.